4 hours 31 minutes. I just parked into a parking spot with 4 hours without me paying. So that's very rare in Los Angeles, and I just want to start off on a good foot. Feel pretty good about finding that. And I don't know why that guy just looked at me as he turned his car. I think he was just trying to flirt with me. Anyway, my name is Cooper. Hello everybody. Happy Tuesday, May 23rd. It's a gorgeous day, even though it's cloudy. But that's the story of my life right now. I'm just trying to make the most of every day that I live, which is very, very hard. I don't know how people find happiness so much, like every day, every moment of their day, they find happiness. It's very tough for me. That's something I'm learning about myself, how sad and how depressed and how bummed out I can get. Because in comedy, you find, you uncover things about yourself that you wish you didn't uncover. Ugh. Yeah, basically I went into a small spiral with drinking and drugs just recently. Fuck, man. But I'm getting out of it. I realized I'm on a path and went down just a little bit, and then I'm hopping right back into it. Yeah, so it's down a small path and just hopping right back into track, because when you're around friends and your social circle involved, and they smoke heavy, they drink heavy, they party heavy, they invite you out every now and then, you kind of get distracted. And I don't want to be distracted anymore. And even though I had a small, nice little run of just a state of mind that's like very high, I have to be back down low and humble myself down and just do the work. I hope that made sense, man. I'm a little out of it right now because a lot of different things going on. My mom, dad, and sister actually all got sick in Cambodia, which is kind of weird. They're in Cambodia right now, last 2 weeks, and it affected me because it's something that I dreamt about, where like what if they passed away, and I don't know if I'm able to handle it as an adult. But they're back home just 2 days ago. Man, see, this is what I mean by I'm getting bummed out a lot. I'm gonna keep moving forward though, but I'm gonna look at the bright side right away. Bright side, I've been going to a lot of comedy shows. I've been to like about 3 real comedy shows, like put on professionally with working comedians, big names. 3 different shows the last 7 days, so I'm very proud of that. Also been watching like locally independent shows just to see how it compares. And then I also host my own show in Hollywood, which is tonight, and I'm very excited to have the book spots showing up, because they're actually one of my favorite people, just as individuals and as comedians. Let's see. So I'm gonna just talk to myself real quick. The last 12 months, the last year, I just been doing open mics all the time, and I never really saw anything beyond that until within the last 1 month. I've been going out to real shows, and it changed my perspective on comedy. Because there's a view of a performer, like the point of view as a performer, and there's a point of view as a fan. And then when you watch it as a fan, which I grew up watching as a fan, as a little boy, and you see it through perspective of like an adult, it changes how you see everything. And I'm very thankful I got to see all these shows, because you get influenced by them all the time. And man. Oh, this is not my strongest vlog. I swear, this is not my strongest vlog. I've had stronger. I'm just having, I'm in the transitioning phase of just growing and developing. I'm trying to like apply that. Oh, fuck. Should I just redo this? I should redo this vlog. Nope, not gonna redo it. I'm gonna stick it out. What's been bumming me out actually is that as a performer, as a comedian, right? You do these projects. You do projects that are, I'd say it's like a portfolio, like investment portfolio. So you have low risk and high risk things that you do. And I've been doing a few high risk things that didn't stand out for me. And I can't say it now, but I know it's not gonna stand out because I know it's the relationships with the people that it's just fizzling out, and it sucks because it's a setback, and you always try to hope for the best, but you plan for the worst, and when the worst doesn't span out, it's like, oh, back to the drawing board. So back to the drawing board it is. I'm gonna take a lot of low risk stuff with safety people. So safety people as in, like, I know it will get through. It'll be boring in the beginning, but it will, over time, I will learn so much. I'm gonna grow. I'm talking so vague here. You know why I'm talking so vague? Because I'm balancing. I'm too scared to. I'm just a fucking pussy, dude. Oh, okay. Speaking of being a pussy, dude, last week I bombed shit so hard, dude. As a comedian, I went to open mic late night. That was a midnight mic, and I ate shit. Silence and crickets. I listened to the recording. It was crickets all the way, and I couldn't believe how shitty I was. The one comparison that a comedian told me is that, have you ever felt like a shriveled up dick on stage? And on stage, that's what I felt like. I couldn't get back up. I couldn't get back up just from the minute I stepped onto stage because the microphone was off. I'm not gonna make excuses anymore. It was shit. It was shitty. It was shitty, and I felt so low. Like I had to like cry myself to sleep because it was so bad. And I rewatched my tape after the set, going home. Cringy. Luckily, I have the replay knowledge because I review every set to replay my set and just go through the whole set from start to finish. And boy, it was the worst set of my life. So I experienced that last week, and then I just made notes the next morning, and then after that I went to another open mic and I did pretty good. So I knew it wasn't just me. If it was bad for like the whole week, I had to do some changing it up somehow and question everything. But luckily I'm trending in the right direction, trending upwards. I'd say like every 5 open mics I'm doing well, 2 to 3, which is, I don't know if that's bad, but at least I'm not consistently bad. That's all I know. So other than that, I'm gonna just look forward now. Moving forward, there's a lot of great stuff going on. I'm still looking at live shows that I'm gonna watch, like some of my favorite comedians. I'm gonna start linking up with other comedians to do shit. Fuck, man. I should just read it. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna go through the lows. So, you know, you can't do some what do you call it? You can't enjoy some sunny days without some rainy days. So this is like a rainy day. Cloudy, I guess. I think I'm just end it there. This is not the most exciting vlog, I know, but it's something for me to keep me on track with what's going on. I'm still writing. I'm still performing every night. Okay. All right, that's it for me. It gets pretty boring right now. So May 23rd, June marks the 6th month of my 6th month. Coming up at 6 months. I plan things out in 6 months. So June, I'm gonna realign my goals, because my goals, I think so weird. Is it like I think in terms of like 6 month projects, right? So the first 6 months of this year was, you know, it was a stretch goal, like super dream. Like, why can't I have my 10-year goal down to 6 months? And it was, you know, get a special, right? This is like a stretch goal, but I'm trying to connect to 6 months, see what I can do. Special, you know, have my own show, whether that be TV, online, whatever, and then be a reoccurring character on another show. None of those were achieved. None of those were achieved, but I was, you know, I did the beginning steps of each. So I went to auditions, I reached out to agents, and I've been performing a lot of stand-up. So that's the first step of each of those goals, and I did get a lot of results. So that marks that. I'm gonna just look back, you know, in June and see what I did wrong, what I did right, and make adjustments, because that's all there is to it. You know, I'm finding out what kind of lifestyle I want, the goals I want to achieve, and then tweaking day by day, week by week, month by month to get there, to pull that dream closer to me, to the present moment. So I think that's a better way to approach things with my goals and the dreams I want to make happen. So if I can adjust that, I'm happy. All right, that's it for me. It's 11 minutes into the video. Thanks for watching. Peace. Have a good week. Bye.